Now, this is breaking news from WCCO.
Right now, we expect to learn more about the fatal shooting near Richfield School that killed one student and sent one other to the hospital in critical condition. Let's listen in.
Agencies and organizations for their assistance in this incident. The Minneapolis Field Office of the FBI and ATF, Hennepin County Sheriff's Office and their VOTOF unit who assisted us with search warrants, the Minneapolis Police Department, Edina Police, Fire and Dispatch, St. Louis Park Police Department, the Bloomington Police Department, the Airport Police Department, Eden Prairie Police Department, Hopkins Police Department, South Lake Minnetonka Police Department, Hennepin County Medical Center ambulance crews, their staff and their supervisors, Minnesota Department of Public Safety and Commissioner John Harrington and Assistant Commissioner Booker Hodges, our St. Richard's Church community, the Salvation Army, and Metro Transit. I first again want to convey our deepest sympathies to the victims, their families, classmates, and the 287 School District, our community, and everyone impacted by yesterday's tragic event. In order to bring an understanding and to begin the healing process, I'd like to provide an update regarding the current status of our investigation involving yesterday's incident. The shooting was not random. The incident involved 5 self-education students. The individuals currently in custody are Fernando Valdez Alvarez, 18 years old, of Minneapolis, Alfredo Rosario Salas, 19 years old, of Minneapolis, also in custody. We have a 19-year-old victim, unfortunately a 15-year-old juvenile victim who was deceased, a 17-year-old victim who is also a juvenile who is still in critical condition. The 5 students did know each other. An altercation, possibly related to a previous dispute, took place, occurred between the 5 students near the front entrance of the high school. During the altercation, a handgun was produced and both juveniles were shot. Fernando and Alfredo immediately fled the scene in a vehicle. Both juvenile victims were rushed to the hospital, and unfortunately the 15-year-old juvenile did not survive the wounds he received due to the gunshots. The 17-year-old juvenile remains in critical condition. With the assistance of numerous law enforcement agencies and our partners, officers were able to quickly locate Fernando and Alfredo in the vehicle used in the commission of the crime. Shortly after 6 p.m., SWAT teams executed 2 simultaneous search warrants at separate addresses in Minneapolis. Fernando and Alfredo were arrested, and the vehicle in question was also taken into our custody. At least 5 additional search warrants were served late into the evening last night, including an address in Crystal, Minnesota. A handgun was recovered at one of the Minneapolis addresses and also at the Crystal, Minnesota address location. Ballistic testing will be performed on both guns to determine which was used in the tragic incident yesterday. We are confident that with this isolated incident and no lingering threats exist to our community. Both Fernando and Alfredo remain in custody at the Hennepin County Jail. We have been working with the Hennepin County Attorney's Office while these 2 individuals are in custody for review and charging of the case. We expect that charges are to be expected hopefully by Thursday afternoon. I want to convey our sincere appreciation to the students, staff, and community members and our law enforcement partners that came together to bring a swift resolution to a horrific, tragic incident. I can't speak highly enough of the numerous federal, state, county, local emergency response personnel that came to assist. It was a humbling reminder of the remarkable dedication and bravery that our first responders provide to our communities every day, especially in days like yesterday, which is in our greatest time of need. It is truly an honor to serve with you all. Thank you.